to the last thing we were doing now.
Package 11, package. Show me package 11, what it is.
Package 11. I think it was more than that, right? Package 14. Package 14 was.
So, data flow.
14 was more like a OLDB command.
Then SCD also I have shown you, right? Slowly changing dimension.
No, that was the next. We did not talk about that one.
SCD we didn't talk about.
Yes, we were going to talk about SDD, and then we were.
Just a moment.
So this was just.
Yeah, just a moment, just a moment. Hello. I'm on. Yeah. Tell me now.
What I'm saying is STD we were going to talk about.
About to talk about. Right. Fine.
So this one, this is more like a SQL command or something, you know.
You need a recap of this once again.
Let's see, what did we did some kind of SQL command.
Last.
Here.
Procedure being called with parameters.
Correct, I got it. So this is just to create a procedure and call the procedure with
some parameters. So these parameters I am expecting from the input, that is incoming data set.
From here. Right?
So these are available inputs which are coming from the incoming data set.
Correct. So this
every record is taken as an input from the source, and this procedure is being called. How many number of records you have, those many number of times this command will be called.
After that, I was trying to do this lookup thing.
One lookup.
So this lookup is basically, you know, there's a lookup column and then we just look for the name and then look up match output, look up no match output, all those things, and then we are sorting it. I'm sorting and then merging it and putting into this early destination.
It's working?
Yeah, it's working. It's not a problem. Execute.
Have a data viewer in between.
So you see the name is coming, right?
I just truncate this data. I'm not going to have this data in my table.
No, if you don't, then what? It will be anyway null, right?
Normally what happens is the existing records, it shows it as null, and the very first time you execute, it enters another 5 records with some start date. See, now if you see the start date and end date for your structure will be shown as null. So these two things, it shows it as null, and now first time you execute, what happens is another 5 records will be entered with start date.
Yeah, so which is fine, right? No problem. Why?
If you want to have verification, you can keep it as it is also, no problem.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'll go for this. So you have the start date, end date columns here now. Now in the next screen, what I'm doing is I'm going for adding the customer phone numbers as my historical attribute. So this is as usual. Next screen, I need to say use start date and end date to identify current and expired records. So start date should go into start date column, end date should go into end date column, and what is the variable that I am using here is time, not the date, because I can't wait till the date is changed and verified. Right? So just time change I am looking into for the time being. Still huge structure you will be getting now. See? Lot of things it has done. And now one thing I want to tell you at this stage is, now what we are doing is we are able to understand this is fixed attribute, this is changing attribute, and this is historical attribute, and this is how it is working. How we are doing all these things is using this SCD control, and once you try to configure this SCD control, what it says is wizard starts and you select your requirement, and based on that it is doing.
It is adding
Now,
now
it is creating all this structure and doing all these activities. Now let's say I don't want to use this SCD control, instead I want to design on my own. Then it itself will be a project.
Yeah, it will be like you have to put a lot of effort for that.
So SCD, so what you have to do is every control you just open it and see what that control is doing, how it is handling all these things, what all the commands that it is internally using. You try to understand all those things and don't use SCD, try to design on your own all these activities, then you are able to do the project on SSIS.
Correct.
Fine. So what I am doing is the first time I am executing it, I am not going for any change in the numbers. So right click on this.
You can do it here. Execute this one.
Top one, huh? No, because all the project starts executed, all the packages starts executing yours.
No, just the one which is there.
Only selected project, fine, right? So now you got the data, right?
Yeah, let's see the data.
See, 5 records you got it, right? Destination you got 5 rows.
Yeah, let's see in the destination. Yeah.
I'm going into the DW. Execute this.
So this is the latest one.
6 to 10 is the latest.
Correct. And now we go here when we
the management studio itself, what I'm doing is I'm doing some change in the numbers, phone numbers.
It won't allow, right? Because phone number is a numeric column. So we'll add 0 to the end. Okay. So 2.
So only 2 rows you got it, right? Now verify that.
So
Business key is 1 and 2, right? So the customer ID, that's why you got the end date here for this.
So that we got 1 and 2, right? This one. And for that one, we got end dated here.
Only end date. Because based on business key, it does this activity, right?
Yes, 6723. 6723. Okay, so you can have control now. You got it?
Now, able to see how the data it is maintaining the start date and end date, no?
Right.
Now what I want is, so this is still in execution mode. What you try to do is, I'll show you a simple small concept here. That concept you try it out and get back to me what you got it. See this part. All this I am deleting it. Now
What you did?
I've just selected all those things and I've deleted.
Why?
So go for next, and what we did in the previous mechanism, that is while we are looking into the wizard, what we did is yes, next screen I have selected this as historical attribute. Next screen is as usual, but the next screen what I did is I have selected this start date and end date option. So if at all I am selecting this, use single column to show the current and expired records, what happens? How do I maintain this? This option you try it out and get back to me.
Oh, okay, so this option.
Right?
No problem, yeah.
And try it out, and tomorrow I'll do the